Hello everyone, we're going to be looking at the upcoming severe thunderstorm threat that's going to be spanning from today through the 22nd. So right now we are looking at the severe thunderstorm outlook that is for today. They have issued that level 2 out of 5 for parts of Oklahoma and Texas. As you can see there, that's we could have a possibility for those severe storms throughout today. Also another level 2 out of 5 for parts of the Dakotas in Nebraska. So if you're in these areas, make sure to be weather aware today. You do have that possibility for some severe storms. Also a level 1 out of 5, that is throughout parts of the Midwest, Plains, and the South here. You could also have a possibility for those isolated severe storms. And lastly, there's that other level 1 out of 5 for parts of the extreme southeastern U.S. That's where you could also see a possibility for those isolated severe storms. Now here's the tornado outlook, and there is only a 2% risk for those tornadoes within that green shaded area. It's mostly the southwestern part of Oklahoma and the extreme northern part of Texas. You do have a 2% risk of tornadoes, so definitely if you're in that area, you have a very small chance for those tornadoes, but definitely there's a possibility for 1 or 2 isolated spin-ups. Here's the hail risk, and hail risk is pretty decent, as you can see, up to golf ball size hail in both of those yellow areas, and up in those green areas you do have up to quarter size hail possible. Here's that wind risk, and definitely you can see up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts within the yellow shaded areas, and up to 40-mile-per-hour gusts within those storms in the green shaded area as well. Now here's tomorrow's outlook, and we do have an enhanced risk in place for parts of Kansas and Oklahoma. If you're in this area, you especially need to be weather aware, as you could definitely see some pretty intense storms moving throughout that area. Also a level 2 out of 5, or the enhanced risk is a level 3 out of 5. So definitely a pretty higher risk for those severe storms. And you do have another level 2 out of 5 for those severe storms in the yellow shaded area. And another level 1 out of 5 for those severe storms in the darker green shaded areas there. It's including parts of Texas, the Plains, Midwest, and the South there. Even parts of the Ohio Valley, you could see some marginally severe storms for there. Here's a tornado risk, which is pretty higher across regions of Kansas and Oklahoma. If you're in this area, you definitely need to be weather aware, as you could see a couple tornadoes possible throughout today. Throughout tomorrow. And us definitely do have that 2% risk for those tornadoes in the green shaded area as well. Now here's a hail risk, and hail risk is definitely pretty decent. I do think it's possibly might be upgraded to a 30% chance tomorrow, since the energy values are really high across parts of these regions. Definitely you could see up to golf ball size hail possible across this yellow region, and up to quarter size hail possible within the green shaded areas. Lastly, here's that wind risk, and you could definitely see up to 80-mile-per-hour gusts within those storms in the red shaded area. Definitely you could see some very damaging storms if you're in parts of Kansas and Oklahoma tomorrow. You can see up to 60-mile-per-hour gusts within those storms in the yellow shaded area, and up to 40-mile-per-hour gusts within the green shaded area. Now here's June 22nd severe thunderstorm outlook. We do have a level 2 out of 5 for severe storms in the yellow shaded area. This is 2 days out, so you definitely could see an upgrade for these severe storms. And also a level 1 out of 5 that's spanning from the Midwest all the way to the South here. Definitely could see some severe storms within the level 2 and the level 1 out of 5. So definitely be weather aware all these days if you're in these severe storm risk throughout all these 3 days. Now we can look at the models, including future simulated radar for today and tomorrow. Alright, so right now we are looking at the future simulated radar for today's severe storms. Now these are definitely not going to be widespread. As you get into the early afternoon hours, definitely the Midwest could see a possibility of those isolated severe storms, and you start to see those severe storms start to develop in parts of Kansas and the Texas area. Definitely a watch. I wouldn't expect any watches to get issued. These are not going to be very widespread. Possibly in Kansas, you could see a severe thunderstorm watch, but really not anything too severe or widespread, as you can see there. Definitely it's going to be hail and wind for the most part. But definitely there's some storms developing in that super risk tornado area. So definitely, if you're in that super risk for tornadoes, definitely be weather aware today, as you do have a possibility, a small chance, but you do still have that possibility for those severe storms. You're getting it to around 8 p.m. now, and still those severe storms moving throughout parts of Kansas and Texas, but really not anything widespread. For the most part, you're seeing around 3 severe storms, so really not anything widespread as you're seeing here. But definitely you could see some a couple severe thunderstorm warnings throughout the day, but really not anything widespread, like I said. But tomorrow, let's get to the future radar for tomorrow as well. And it's mostly going to be up here in the plains, and some will be in the south, but not really much, as you can see. Let's get into tomorrow, and you're getting into around, so this will be around tomorrow at 6 p.m. You start to see the storms develop right there in the Kansas, Oklahoma, and Nebraska area. These will be moving at about a southeastern direction. You get to 9 p.m. Definitely that is getting really organized, as you can see there. Let's scroll down a bit here so you can really see it. Definitely, this is a very strong line of storms, very widespread, as you can see there. Possibly a derecho is possible within this severe storm risk. Definitely pretty much, if you're in that enhanced risk for tomorrow, you need to be completely weather aware. Definitely some very damaging storms are going to be possible throughout tomorrow and the next day, as it could definitely see an upgrade to an enhanced risk as well. So definitely, here's the energy within the atmosphere, and definitely tomorrow, let's get to around tomorrow. Yeah, you're gonna get to around almost 6,000 joules per kilogram in some spots. So definitely very large hail risk for tomorrow. That'll definitely be upgraded to that 30% or hatched risk, which is indicating you could see 2-inch plus size hail, even up to softball size hail within these. 5,700 joules per kilogram. Very high energy values that's going to be within the atmosphere for tomorrow. And you get into the next day in very high energy values, as well as you're getting up to the 5,000s, lower 5,000s. But still, lots of energy you're seeing here with this severe setup. Supercell composite, and definitely there's a chance for those supercells to develop within parts of Nebraska. Possibly a big tornado risk could be possible within these storms. The next day or then that's going to be June 21st at around midnight. Definitely, we could have a severe weather outbreak on our hands. You're going to get to 225, and that's really close to max. So definitely, if you're in this area, you need to be completely weather aware the next couple of days. Even for June 23rd or June 22nd at 6 p.m., definitely there's a high chance for those supercells to develop. Here's a helicity, and let's go to around tomorrow. And yeah, definitely could see a big tornado risk for this kind of Kansas, Oklahoma area for tomorrow, and even the next day, as you can see there. So yeah, lots of spin in the atmosphere, lots of cape. We've got we can even look at the bulk shear, and we can really see if we do have enough shear for those tornadoes. And let's go ahead and go over to forecast loop. All right, there we go. Let's go over to tomorrow, and yeah, definitely we will have lots of shear in the air, as you can see there, up to 50 knots of wind of shear within the atmosphere. Definitely could see a couple tornadoes and even a severe weather outbreak possible within these next coming days If you did enjoy this video, I would ask you to subscribe if you are new to the channel, and make sure to share this video with any friends or family who might be interested in watching daily weather forecasts. Anyways, stay safe.